Hey everyone, this YouTube channel started as a way to show what it's like to be a yacht crew member, and this video is no different at all. It's a YouTube takeover considering I'm still in South Africa, but one that I'm really proud to actually put forward, showcasing life on a 45-foot catamaran, showcasing really how good of a time you can still have even on the smaller boats. So I know you're going to enjoy this takeover. But speaking of crew, at the exact moment of releasing this video, I've just launched a platform called Crew Library. It's one of the only platforms you can go into, select which department you would want to work in, and find all the information you could ever want, as well as course discounts, training discounts, and even jump on WhatsApp and engage with yacht captains, yacht chefs, stewardesses, myself, and other industry experts all in one place. If you like what you see, you can sign up as an affiliate as well and recommend it to other people and earn a commission for each person you send to the platform as well. So really, it's an all-in-one. Link down below is crewlibrary.com. Let me know what you think of it. But on to George for this takeover. Thank you, mate. This was all edited by George and done by George, so no credit to me on this one whatsoever. All right, let's jump into it.
My name is George Hemming and I work on a 45-foot catamaran on the island of St. Bart's as a deckhand slash steward. So today I'm going to be taking over Jared's YouTube channel to show you guys around the boat and what I get up to. So let's go.
At 8 AM, we drive down to Gustavia, which is the heart of St. Bart's, to then hop on our dinghy and head out to the boat. We then take the boat to the charter dock, pick up our guests, and take them to the beautiful spots around St. Bart's. But this particular day was different. It's currently 4:40 in the morning, and we're now going to head down to the boat and take it to a safer place due to this storm approaching. It's currently 6 AM and the sun is rising, and all the time just watching the sunrise from the boat is just the best. Come to see Captain Benoit, who's at the helm. So can you just explain a little bit about where we're going?
We are now sailing to St. Kitts, which is about 30 miles this way to the south.
Before going on any trip, we always make a plan of, the route we're taking, the timings, and what we're going to bring, such as water, food, and various other things. But I think one thing that's always very important on that list is tea. As you might know already, I am from England. Tea is quite an important part of my daily routine. But we have no kettle, as we've sort of taken everything off the boat due to going into the yard. So I've been pretty dedicated. I bought it in a thermos, the hot water, the milk, a little bit of there, and the all-important, oh, that's quite impressive, tea bag. Oh, that's good.
How are we doing, Benoit? Half of the way. The wind picked up and it's now gusting around 30. Our speed is between 8 and 9 knots. Beautiful sailing.
Oh,
I love it.
I love it. Why are we going to St. Kitts?
There is a storm forming in the Atlantic, so we are going to secure the boat in the island of St. Kitts, get ready for the cyclone tide.
trip is going well. Wind's picked up a bit, but we're cruising around sort of 7-8 knots, which is a good speed to have. But I thought I'd come inside and give you a quick little tour around the boat. Just a bit of a pre-warning, it's a bit of a mess. Because everything is inside, stored away, ready for the yard. And the storm's coming, so we don't want anything to be able to blow away, such as the cushions for the outside seating and different things like that. And also we've got the dinghy here, which we normally have on a floating dock when we're doing daily charters. But yes, we're gonna have it where the table normally is at the moment. So slightly different look to the normal setup we have. But if I show you around here, we've got the main sort of kitchen mini area here, so sink, cooker, which we tend not to use, and we've got one fridge here and another fridge here. So this is where I spend a lot of my time on charter, preparing the lunch for the guests. I don't actually cook the lunch, but it comes from a restaurant, and I present it in a way that hopefully they like, and it's actually really good food. So yeah, it's nice and easier for me than having to cook every day. So that's definitely a bonus of the job. I just have to prepare the food and make it look pretty. Here is the main sort of lounging area. As you can see, at the moment we've got all these cushions, which generally go outside on the seating area here, more seating around the corner there, and up top there's a nice little lounging area. So this is the smallest room on the boat, and as you can see, it's got all the storage of cushions, more cushions. This is one of the smallest ones, but they've all got en suites, so nice bathrooms. And if we go along this way, we have another bedroom, slightly bigger, again using for storage at the moment, and another ensuite there. The third room is down the other side, and this is the master cabin, which is a really nice size cabin. Nice big bed, great lighting coming in through the windows. Nice seating area here with a desk as well. And if you go in here, this is the bathroom area here. Don't actually use any of the rooms, so during charter we tend to have them locked and just have one of the bathrooms open for the guests to be able to use. This is good as it keeps the boat really in good condition. So the only time that we really use these is for the long passages, if we're delivering the boat to another island, such as last year we had to deliver the boat to Martinique, which took about 2 nights I think it was, so then we start to use the cabins, but apart from that they're really untouched. So outside we've got more storage, and all under the benches, in here and in there. Lots of cleaning equipment, which I think anyone will know working on yachts that there's always something to clean. Whether it's this boat, which is a 45-foot boat, or a big super yacht, especially during charter, you are constantly cleaning and making everything, making sure everything is perfect. That's definitely a big part of the job, especially my job as a sort of deckhand slash steward. I'm taking care of the cleanliness of the boat, but also the food and the drinks, and making sure the guests have a good time. During charter, it can be pretty relaxed, or it can be very, very busy. It just really depends on the guests that we have, and also how many people there are. So Benoit and I, we overlap slightly, as he will help out doing a bit of service with me if need be, and I can always help out with things that he needs to do as well. So we try and both sort of help out with each other, as sometimes I'm a lot busier and he's a bit quieter, or he's a lot busier and I'm quiet, so we try and help each other out where needed, and I think that's definitely forms a good crew, especially as it's only the two of us, so we've got to help each other out where needed.
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping
We're just coming in sink kits now, and we've just dropped the sails, and now we're going to start securing the boat, so when it's lifted out and put into the yard, it's all secure and ready for a storm if it's going to hit. So next thing, I think what we're doing, securing the boom?
We'll secure the boom.
Secure the boom and get all the lines ready and just make it ready to be taken straight out of the water. As apparently, due to COVID, we're not actually allowed to be on the land.
Ooh, we can see so clear.
So we've arrived in St Kitts, and I've just jumped in the speedboat to manoeuvre the boat to the near the travel lift, and Benoit and our boss is going to be manoeuvring the Catamaran to the travel lift as well. So we're going to both meet there now, and hopefully get taken out the water quite soon.
The colors always
Both boats safely tied up and ready for the Catamaran to be lifted out of the water. So we've just got all these forms that we've got to fill in, mostly for COVID actually. So we'll get these all filled in now for the customs, just hand over our passports and things like that. And then, yeah, once that's all cleared, then we're able to go back on this boat. So, and leave the Catamaran here to be lifted out and taken safely for the storm that's approaching. So far it's gone pretty smoothly. So I'm not going to speak too soon, but it's going well. It's going well. So we made it back to St Bart's, and the storm did hit, but luckily it wasn't too big. We had some strong winds and some heavy rain, but apart from that it wasn't too bad. We actually went out on another speedboat to check another boat's lines, and yeah, it's safe to say it wasn't the usual Caribbean weather. Luckily no boats were badly damaged or anything, so very, very fortunate about that. To finish off this video, I asked some people to ask me questions about my job and plans for the future. Question 1, how did you get into the yachting industry? I actually got my first job working at the Monaco Yacht Show on one of the tenders, and the guy I was working with, you know, we got talking, and he was like, yeah, I work in the Caribbean on a 45-foot sailing catamaran. I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. He got me in touch with his boss. A few months later, I was out in the Caribbean on the same boat working with him. The second question is, what other things do you do besides working on yachts? Working on yachts is my main job. I do that for the majority of the months of the year. But alongside that, I do run an environmental campaign with a friend of mine, which I set up around 3 years ago now, called 100 Tons of Plastic. And we have a goal to be responsible in some way of collecting 100 tons of plastic from our shores and seas, while educating and raising awareness of the issue of plastic around the world. Question 3, what are your goals for the future? I absolutely love working in the yachting industry. I think doing what you love as a job is so important, so that's something that I definitely want to carry on doing. But a few months ago I went to Bali, and I filmed and presented a documentary there as part of 100 Tons of Plastic, and I just got such a buzz for presenting. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be looking to do more in the future. I'm not sure in what capacity, but I would just love to carry on doing some presenting in some form. I finally want to say a big thank you to Jared for letting me take over his YouTube channel, and to all of you who are watching, thank you. It was a lot of fun to make this video, and I really do hope that you enjoyed watching it. I'm pretty new to the yachting industry, being 21 years old, but so far it has been amazing, and I cannot wait for what's next. So to all of you who are watching, who may be wanting to get into the yachting industry, give it a go, because it is one incredible journey.
A huge thank you to George for that takeover. It caught me by surprise when I was watching it. I think it would have for you as well. He said he wanted to present. I don't know why he wouldn't just start a YouTube channel. I would certainly be subscribed. So to anybody that wants to check him out, I've linked his Instagram and his initiatives linked down below as well. So please go and support him and just say hi and that you've come from this video. Otherwise, if anybody's interested in being a yacht crew member, link down below, crewlibrary.com. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you on the next one.